So how do you help the parents of your clients when you're working with a child client navigate the fact that they're going to school with a cut up orange or apple, and then when snack time comes around, all their friends have the granola bars or the Oreos?
Mhm.
Is there some type of mindset or thing that you tell them to help them navigate that situation?
So I think one of the best places to start is over a vacation where you give them 2, 3, 4, summer vacation worth of practice eating foods that make them feel good. And then you have time to zoom in on what the snacks are that they appreciate the most. I think a second trick for your fifth grade and under is to rope in the teacher. I want my kids to eat healthy snacks. And so if you're going to give out treats in the classroom, I will buy special treats you can give to them. Not to the whole class, I'm not asking that, but like, so for example, in my son's class, um, they would do prizes and there would be a box full of sugar stuff that she would give to the kids. And I said, please don't give him, let him buy those with his tickets. And I would get a box of erasable pens and I would get a box of little Matchbox cars and things that he could have. And she would let him choose out of that for the prize box. And then the conversations that he and I would have would be, remember that you feel better when you're eating better food. You don't get in trouble as much at school. And here are some tools that you can use with your friends. Like when they offer it to you, say, no thanks, I don't feel so good when I eat that. Doesn't mean they can't eat it, doesn't mean we're harassing. And then I would also give him times when it was okay. We never said no to birthday party treats at school. Because then it was special and
Mhm.
we always made sure the teacher would tell us so that when he came home and he was bananas, we knew what was going on. But we try to keep him as much engaged in how his body feels when he eats that stuff so that he can make better choices. There came a point in time where we needed to have a reward system. If you get home and you've said no to a friend, we're going to do this special thing. Or, you didn't take the treats of your friend, or, you could honestly tell, like we had verification from teachers sometimes as we were going through that process. Um, but we had to get his buy-in because there's way too much on offer at school. And then we stopped letting him eat school lunch because there was nothing on that plate. I quit teaching a year. We pulled my kids out to homeschool and I quit teaching a year before we pulled them out. And so that whole year I went to school and ate lunch with them once a week. And I was appalled. It was like all I could do to not
You were
throw trays in the garbage.
crawling out of your skin.
Yes. And so we would have conversations at school. I'd be looking at my kids and I'm like, so, what on that plate is a good thing to eat? And my kids would be like, nothing. There's nothing on that plate. I'm like, you're right. And some of their little friends are like, I shouldn't eat any of this. I'm like, no, you want to feel good.
Right.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, start with the meats, start with the
right.
protein, start
Yes.
with the yeah. So
So
education, like just keeping him in the loop and not beating him up when he made a mistake, but trying to help redirect, I think was
those are so good, Katie. I mean, that is so helpful, and there are so many different ways,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've tried a lot of
So
them.
I love that. That's really going to help some people.